Morning students. Today we're going to be talking about motivation and behavior in the discussion forum. If any of you would like to participate, voice messages are welcome, notes are welcome. I think the aspect I want to talk about today with motivation and behavior is what is called in psychology individual differences. I think you saw it in the contextual model as well. Different people experience stress in different ways. And a stressor for some person is not a stressor for another. And the same applies to motivation. Certain things will motivate you and certain things won't motivate other people. Like some people are working just for money, others are working for position, and others are actually working because they enjoy that type of work. So the work motivation as well as motivation to do anything depends on what your priorities are. And what you really enjoy and what you want from life, and those individual differences are based to a large extent on what we call individual perception as well. You see, each person has a lens through which they view the world, and that lens is sometimes called a frame of reference. In other words, and that lens is colored by your belief systems, your priorities, your goals, your culture even, and what you regard as important, and also your past experiences to a very, very large extent. In other words, a lot of people base their behavior and motivation on what has happened in the past and what worked for them. And so those past experiences, and so each person having this unique life experience will see the world differently, experience stress differently, and be motivated by different factors, depending on what, as I said, what are their priorities, what are their beliefs, what is their culture, what is important to them. You'll see this individual differences very pervasive through the whole of psychology. That it's very difficult. You can't comb everybody with the same comb. And even during counseling, especially during counseling, you have to work extensively with the person's individual perceptions. What is important to them, what affects them, and how it affects them personally. You can't just apply one method and one idea, one solution to all people. They all have different needs. So I hope that you understand this individual differences. I want you to look through this as you go through your course and other courses as well. Look for the differences in people. Perceptions, I mentioned perceptions. People having different perceptions, also based on their past experiences. And I want you to contribute today if you can. If you've got any ideas, anything you'd like to add, please feel free. Thank you.